Hi everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to find out how to have a peaceful twin flame journey. We want peace, right? We want to be on that peaceful vibration where we're balanced and we feel really good when we wake up every morning. How do we have that? And I don't think the answer is being with our twin flame. Just saying. So let's ask, shall we? Let's ask. What? I just grabbed a few decks here, so let's find out. Actually, let me move this down a bit so we can see here. There we go. There we go. All right, this is kind of a big deck, but let's find out how to have a peaceful twin flame journey. How to have a peaceful twin flame journey. I love these mindful cards. They're really nice and helpful. So this is for the collective. This is for the collective. Man, it's big. How to have a peaceful twin flame journey. How to have a peaceful twin flame journey for the collective. Oh, wow. Make each breath count. Make each breath count. So it says connecting with and paying attention to the breath has been a fundamental way to develop stability and deep rest throughout the history of meditation. It can, however, be a bit elusive when you're just starting out. So using counting as scaffolding to support your attention and concentration can be very helpful. A simple method is to count one on the in-breath and one on the out-breath. Repeat this process 5 times. Try this next time you feel overwhelmed or overcome by difficult emotions. Giving yourself a moment to reconnect your breath will help you feel centered and grounded in the present moment. So yeah, so I just wanted to pick one card from mindfulness, and so making each breath count, really that just being still and breathing deeply. It's going to help release some things. It's going to help you clear your mind, and it's going to help with your stability. Otherwise, if you're shallow breathing, it's going to take you out of balance. Alrighty, let's ask this deck. How else do you have a peaceful twin flame journey? How to have a peaceful twin flame journey? Let's ask this deck. This is the self-care deck. I love this deck. Maybe we'll pull 3. We'll pull 3 from this deck. How to have a peaceful twin flame journey. Let's just pull 3. We're gonna shuffle one more time. One more time. Okay, here we go. That's funny. We get the card peace. That's hilarious. So I asked, how can we have more peace on this twin flame journey? The answer is peace. So it says, embrace your confusion. Let there be peace in not knowing all the answers. Oh, gosh, do I have trouble with that one? Yes. I always got to know the answers. Let me tell you, I bombard my soul with questions. All I do is ask, ask, ask. But they're saying to be at peace with not knowing the answers. I'm getting a little bit better with that, where I'm just, listening, and I'm just saying, you know what? My soul feels like this is how it's supposed to be right now, and I'm feeling pretty happy. So cool. And I'm always releasing this trapped emotion, by the way, confusion. And as long as I release the trapped emotion from my body, I tend to no longer question and continue to ask. Let me just move this over a little bit here. All right, and the next one we got is revelation. So that's interesting. So this is about listening to your life. The right path will reveal itself. So that's interesting. So what this is saying is not only be at peace for not knowing the answers, but also listen. So, so what does that mean? Going within, right? Going within and listening to what your soul is trying to reveal to you the right path. And what we normally think is the right path, usually is a little bit out of alignment. It sometimes we just end up getting what we need, right? So we're on this a particular vibration. I always like to show my my nice chart here to kind of show what vibration you could be at. So depending on where you're at and how you're feeling, we attract what we need for that particular vibration. But then when you start getting up to the peaceful vibration, which I finally stabilized. It took a long time, but I did it. And then you start attracting beautiful, wonderful things, but also what you need for your peaceful vibration. So it's like that type of listening to your soul. I could teach on that if you want to know how to do that. Okay, and then the last one is, dreams. So this says, think big. There are unseen forces ready to support your dreams. Think big. So think bigger than you're thinking. You're thinking a certain way, possibly, and they want you to think bigger. And maybe this is also what they're telling me is listening to your dreams. So watch for your dreams and see what comes, see what's hitting your brain in your dreams and write them down, because there might be some unseen things happening in the background that you're not aware of that they're trying to push you towards. Okay, let's pull from this deck as well. What else is going to help us have a peaceful twin flame journey? How to be peaceful on our twin flame journey. How to be peaceful in our twin flame journey, please. It says, being with your twin flame is not only being with your sacred self, but it is also confronting every shadow side of yourself. This debris needs to be accepted and cleared to have harmonic union. Yep. So what this is saying is, when you're with your twin, if you're one of those people, let me show my face here since I don't have a card really. I just kind of write some stuff down here. If you're one of those people who are in and out of a relationship, or maybe you're physically in a relationship with your twin flame, or maybe you're not in physical relationship with your twin flame, it is about being with your sacred self, which of course is your soul. It's almost like your soul popped into body and said, "Here I am. Come find me, but I'm going to be inside of you, not outside of you." That's the confusing part, right? It's like, oh, there you are. Okay, let me physically. And then it's like, no, 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 no. We're not supposed to be physically together. We're just supposed to, I'm now inside of you, and now we're talking. And so, but the physical twin flame is also wonderful, because the physical twin flame is also mirroring back all of your shadows, things that you didn't know that were inside of you, that need to be cleared and healed, which is why I'm going to start doing clearing trapped emotions, clearing different things to help you. And just be aware. And I also do private appointments with that as well, because then I just call it debris. The debris needs to be accepted, and it's not a bad thing, right? Shadows aren't bad. They're just we all have them, and it's all a part of us. And it's the divine feminine. It's the divine feminine, and so the divine feminine is not bad. The divine feminine is just the shadows. The divine masculine is light, and the divine feminine is dark. But that's not a bad thing. That's just helps us. So the divine feminine is what pushes us to be better. That's why we need it. And a lot of it has to be healed. It's about healing. And so that's how we have harmonic union. So anyway, so that's another way to have to be on a peaceful journey. All right, and then last but not least, we're going to do this deck. This is about like health. I was just kind of called to pull this deck. So we'll see. So it's just about being healthy, what to do to be healthy on your twin flame journey. You'll find that you'll be pushed to change in many ways as you start clearing your trapped emotions, and you start clearing whatever it is that's being mirrored back to you. So when you do that energy work and you really clear yourself out, you're going to find yourself doing some different things with your practices and the way you eat and the way you live your life. It's going to be more fulfilling and happy. And okay, well, but this is not one of those cards. It just says have faith. That's interesting. So basically, oh, I'm sorry, I should be showing you the card. Anyway, here we go. Have faith. That's interesting. So how to have a peaceful twin flame journey is to have faith. And this card says, Dear Jesus and Archangel Raphael, thank you for boosting my faith so that I may trust in miracles. So just basically saying trust in miracles, and actually you'll see it. It's so funny because you always think, oh, the miracles are exactly when this happens, when this particular thing happens, my life is full of miracles. In actuality, so many other things are going to happen that you didn't even know was even possible. Just like think about stuff that would be like the least likely thing to happen, and that's what's going to happen. Well, that's what happened on my journey anyway. The least likely thing that could possibly happen happened to me, and it was just amazing. It really surprised me, and yeah, just really good stuff. So anyway, so have faith. Yeah. So again, just to wrap this up, just in order to have a peaceful twin flame journey, we want to breathe deeply. There's a lot of stuff on breath work if you want to look that up online, breath work, as well as hard for me, embracing the confusion, listening to your soul. There's so many ways to do that. If you need help on this and how to listen to your soul, I can help you with that. And then listen to your dreams and really think bigger than what you're thinking, because you're on a mission. To remember, twin flames are on a mission to start a new template on everything. I mean, look what's happening out there. It's because we are creating change. Everything's changing how we're doing things, not just relationships, because obviously that's changing. And that's weird. Don't get me wrong. I'm not used to, I'm in my 50s and I'm not used to the new way of relationships where it's like you love yourself and then it gets mirrored back to you outside of you. It's kind of weird. And also, when it comes to, there's no more longing, there's no more needing. It's just like you just love yourself so much, and you just want to like do things for yourself. And oh yeah, it's just, and because you're so balanced, it's very different. Yeah, very different. But good. And it's healthy. Like you feel so healthy. And then when you see everything outside of you going on, you don't really relate to it because it's not your life anymore. You don't really relate to the stress. You don't really relate to the busyness. You don't really relate to imbalanced relationships. You don't relate to sickness. Because it's just you're in a different vibration. So you're more of an observer, and you're compassionate, but you're not in it. You're observing it, but you're not in it. And when people get into that whole down here, and it could be either side of the coin. It's not one side of the coin. It's both sides. Whether you're afraid of COVID, or whether you're afraid of people who are afraid of COVID, or whether you're afraid of the vaccine, or whether you're afraid that people don't get vaccinated, it doesn't matter what side of the coin. It's the same vibration. And so when you're stuck in the third dimension, it's hard to get out without releasing those trapped emotions and healing your inner child and really noticing your shadows. It's really hard to get out of the third dimension without doing that. I guess it could be done, but that's just not the way I don't know how to do it. That would be a different person. But I can teach you how I did it. Anyway, so that's all I have. I was just going to do my little spiel. So at the end, just to say, if you're interested in subscribing, I am offering 10-minute free readings for anyone who would like to subscribe. Any new subscribers, just go ahead and email me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com. You'll see my email. I know I picked a long, confusing email. I should have made it short and sweet. Sorry about that. Anyway, and then I also offer 1 hour mentoring, life coaching. I also help release trapped emotion. I do different things. So I find that I am now experienced and really good at teaching now when it comes to obviously mentoring on any part of the twin flame journey because I've pretty much experienced it all. Life coaching is more like just asking questions to get you where you want to get to. Releasing trapped emotions is something that I do for people now in case you're having a hard time releasing it for yourself. I do offer that now, and I also offer readings, so regular tarot readings, oracle readings. You just let me know what your questions are, so you can check out my description box, and I'll either have um, well, you can go on my Etsy shop, which I prefer you not to go on my Etsy shop because they charge me fees. I prefer you just to email me. But if you don't want to email me and you feel more comfortable going through Etsy shop, then please go ahead. I don't ask for reviews. Maybe I should, but I don't. So I don't have any. I've had many wonderful, nice emails from people saying thank you. I even had one tell me that she mastered the twin flame journey, which was so nice. Um, she was a customer that I had for the last 2 years that I did a reading for almost every other month, or maybe every other month, and she feels really good on her twin flame journey. So it does help. I had, I didn't know that would even happen. I just say, well, this is what the cards say, but it really does help. But again, I like to tell people that this is my journey, and so I like to share what's worked for me. May not work for you, may not, may. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. I am certainly not a guru, and so I don't claim to know something that you don't. Your soul knows more than I do. So please listen to your soul. Your soul will tell you what you need to know. But anyway, this is what I offer. If you're interested, you can go ahead and I also have a Twin Flame SOS Kit. Has 21 videos. I have to read off my spiel here. And I have it 50% off at $105 for all 21 videos. Oh my God, they're long videos. They're like 45 minutes each about, and literally everything I've learned if you're interested. And then if you just want to buy one of those videos, it's $20. And if you want to buy two or more, it's $11 per video. All right. Well, I think that's everything. Again, if you're interested in any of these, just email me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I'm very honored to be here, and thank you for clicking on my channel, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, everyone. Bye.